Woman receives anonymous video of herself, then notices everyone staring. Chloe sits frozen in her tracks, unable to think of what to do. This had to be a joke, right? Surely someone was playing a prank on her. She feels sick to her stomach while her eyes scan the busy shopping mall. The video that she had just been sent from an unknown person was of her. It was of Chloe a mere 5 minutes ago, eating her lunch. Chloe slowly gets up from the table, but that's when she realized somebody was watching her every single move. Chloe Smith was a busy woman. A CEO of her own company, she was no stranger to hard work because this meant she was able to achieve her goals and dreams. But this devoted businesswoman had no idea what was going to happen to her when she went for lunch by herself one warm summer day. Chloe was 101% committed to her work. Although she was the boss, she was incredibly grounded and laid back, and despite the success she had achieved, she was humble. That's why she was very popular with her employees. They all thought she was the best boss ever. But one employee had a particular interest in Chloe. But nobody knew the lengths they would go to get closer to Chloe. As the boss of her business, Chloe rarely had time off. So when an opportunity came up for Chloe to take a day off, she jumped at the chance. She intended to spend the day relaxing and doing whatever she wanted to do. But little did she know it would be far from relaxing. On her day off she intended to go shopping at her local mall and treat herself to a few designer clothes. She was then going to get lunch at her favorite cafe. She thought it was going to be a peaceful day. But in reality, it was going to be a day filled with fear and worry. Chloe arrived at the shopping mall armed with her credit cards and inclining to get something expensive. She made her way around the shops, then suddenly out in the center, she saw something on the wall that made her stop in her tracks. A poster was hung up on the wall and it said, "Wanted." Below the headline was a picture of a man followed by additional information. This man was wanted by the FBI and was considered dangerous. Chloe felt a shiver up her spine as read the poster. She carried on shopping not knowing what was just around the corner. After maxing out 4 of her 6 cards she decided it was time for a break. She headed over to her favorite cafe and after picking up her food she sat out in the canteen thinking it was going to be a simple meal for one. But someone was watching Chloe. And they were waiting for her. Chloe quickly devoured her food and it sure tasted good. She licked her lips and finished the last French fry on her plate. Then just as she took a sip of coffee, her phone beeped. She picked it up and a terrible feeling hit the pit of her stomach. Someone was trying to send her a video via airdrop. It didn't come up saying who was sending the video, so immediately, Chloe was intrigued. She was hesitant to accept it at first, but then she clicked accept and waited for the video to be sent across. She had no idea what was coming. While the video was being sent across, hundreds of questions flooded Chloe's mind. What was on the video? And who had sent it? Suddenly, the video had finished sending and Chloe opened it. As soon as she watched it, she felt sick to her stomach. The video was of her. It was of Chloe eating her lunch, not a mere 5 minutes ago. Was this a joke? Was someone pranking her? Or was someone watching her? She quickly turned around, but what she saw left her even more startled. Chloe turned around and saw that the few people that were in the canteen with her were staring straight at her. Did she have something on her face? Or in her hair? She dismissed their strange stares and carried on watching the video all the while someone was watching her from above. This didn't make sense to Chloe. Who had sent the video? She was unable to get any information about the sender, so she felt both scared and frustrated. She quickly got up, grabbed her bags, and headed for the exit. But this game of cat and mouse was far from over. She got in her car, and although she was far away from where she was just secretly filmed, she still felt uneasy. With every person that passed by on the street, her heart skipped a beat thinking it was them, the very person who had filmed her. She drove home all the while her hands were trembling. How would she ever find out who sent the video? There was only one option. As soon as she got home she posted the video and details about the incident online hoping that someone on the internet would see it and have any information. But as she sat and waited in the evening, she never could have expected the response she was going to get. Chloe's post had gone viral, with hundreds of other women and girls coming forward and sharing that they had similar experiences. Although Chloe never got any more information about the mysterious video sender, she was reassured to know that fellow women and girls had her back.